if you have questions, I will be glad to answer them. If not, very good.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You have tremendous power to pick up that mask. You are a strong man. Do you have power to remove that real one? Because if you do, all of the tools happen everywhere.
Well, that's I leave it up to God. Okay. No, there has been even suggestion. Okay, by some scholars, well, the temple wasn't necessarily there. The Jews can easily build another one right here. Okay.
That's right.
Right. But again, the consensus is there. But until this is properly studied with modern technology, everything will be based on theories and conjecture. But at least Conrad Schick vision was that this was not just a nice display, but his hope was that this would be used by scholars in the future, okay, to study it. And that's what happened yesterday. I mean, there were at least that I could recognize 9 different archaeologists. Okay? Among them, there were two or three who were experts on Jerusalem alone. I mean, these guys have written books. I mean, and for me, it was just fascinating to listen to them and being here and learning from them every time. So I learned something new. Like, for instance, we read in books that these double and triple gates are called the Hulda gates. Well, according to Bajo, which is the expert in Jerusalem, saying there was a Hulda gate, but there were no this one. Hulda gate, the art was somewhere in here. Remember, this Hulda was a prophetess. It's a book in Jeremiah. It's mentioned in Jeremiah, and the name of the gate is going to be mentioned in the Bible. It's mentioned in the Mishnah. It's a Jewish literature. So he said, please stop calling it the Hulda gate. They are not the Hulda gate. So I learned something new yesterday. And this basically the small things to lift. And again, and it showed you the contours of the land, of the hill, how it goes there. And the last one maybe, this one? This one? Yes. You see, it is, you can see the contour, how the hill goes down, all right? And it's the same all the way over here. So again, it gives us an idea what this place looked from below. And this one archaeologist in particular, who is my professor, and he moved one of this one. Okay, no, I'm not the one I'm looking for, not this one. This is, right, no. It has to, I know this one moved. Oh, this one, okay? He's not sure when was this built. Okay? This only, because he never been there, he only read the description. And remember, archaeologists in the 19th century were just developing. I always said they were divers. Okay? Today they're grown-up men, so they have learned a lot. And he still wondered what exactly this was for. So there's still a lot to learn. It's right here. Okay, this is what it looks from inside. We are not allowed to go there, but this is not the Golden Gate. In the time of Jesus, it was called the Shushan Gate or the Mercy Gate. Okay, this is not the original one. Okay, and remember, these walls were rebuilt about 500 years ago by Solomon the Magnificent. This probably was built between the 7th or 8th century. No earlier than that. It's a very, very sensitive place. They don't even allow you to go with Bibles. Yeah. They don't like you to process. If they see like babbling and you're not talking, it's maybe you're praying, and they might tell you, please stop it or leave the premises. So at the moment, that's the situation. Okay? But a few years ago, because of the Second Intifada, even nobody, unless they were Muslims, were allowed to come here at all. Okay? Now it's open to the public, except for these 2 buildings. And if you notice, it's not gold. Why is that? Because it's only in the 60s by the late King Hussein of Jordan, who actually invested $15 million to laminate that in gold. That's why it's gold today and no back then. So that is the reason.
So Aviel, when was this model made?
1872, 1872. This model.
1872?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And how does Christchurch, the Heritage Centre.
Ah, very good question. Okay, the model is made here by the house of industry.
The house of industry.
Upon the request of the Sultan, there was a conference in Vienna, and this and the other two sister models went there and traveled Europe.
This one went to Vienna.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it went, because actually you can pull this apart in 4 different pieces, fold it and take it. They traveled Europe and they never came back. Somehow they ended up in Switzerland for over 100 years. That's why it's well preserved. I mean, the Swiss know how to look up stuff. So it wasn't an theological seminar. They knew where it came from. People used to go and see it, but they have like 100 people a year coming to see this. So they they wanted to sell it, and the first people that they have in mind was the church.
Why?
Because it was made here.
Okay.
It was made here, and in Jerusalem they said, well, this model belongs to Jerusalem. Actually, it was more expensive to bring it than the model himself because of the insurance.
Yeah.
So they have to raise money, 1, to buy, and 2, to ship it back to Jerusalem. Thank you very much.
Good presentation.
Yeah.
Thank you.